Hi everyone, hope you're well. Chris Cowling here. Now in this episode we'll be focusing on Richarlison. What are the differences from last season to this season? Now, it's fair to say that Richie's got off to a flying start in the 25-26 Premier League campaign on the opening weekend, scoring 2 goals against Burnley and providing an assist for Brennan Johnson against Manchester City in our second win of the season. Some excellent performances of late in a Spurs shirt. Now, Richarlison at Spurs last season to this season, his position and role last season mainly used as a central striker in Ange Postecoglou's 4-3-3 formation. He was leading the high press and stretching the line, often isolated when Spurs tried to play through a packed midfield, and still expected to act as a finisher and a goal scorer rather than a creator in the team. Now, this season under Thomas Frank so far, he is being used a lot more flexibility, not just as a number 9, but sometimes drifting wide or playing in a 2-striker system. Thomas Frank's more pragmatic style means that Richarlison is asked to hold the ball up, win aerial duels and link play rather than just chase high-line balls. Thomas Frank's system now gives him more support from midfield as well, with the likes of Polinia, Bentancur and Sarr providing second ball security. Now let's talk about pressing and work rate. Under Ange Postecoglou, extremely aggressive pressing, often running himself into the ground. Pressing numbers were high, but efficiency was mixed. Lots of energy, but little reward for Richie. Under Thomas Frank so far, the pressing has been more structured and selective, which has been outstanding in my opinion. Richarlison isn't sprinting endlessly. Instead, he is now part of setting pressing triggers, helps conserve energy for finishing and link-up play. Now, when we're looking at finishing and output, last season, streaky form went through gold droughts and purple patches. James Maddison's injury, of course, disrupted his service, which hurt his numbers, but he ended the season a decent contributor, but still inconsistent, which frustrated a lot of Tottenham Hotspur fans. Now, this season so far, he looks a lot more confident and he looks a lot more sharper, benefiting from cross-heavy attacks and set-pieces focus under Thomas Frank. And we saw that against Burnley. Kudus putting in a couple of crosses for Richarlison to finish off in fine style. 2 fantastic finishes, particularly the second goal. Early signs suggest more consistent involvement in build-up and better finishing rhythm. Also under Thomas Frank so far, Richarlison seems more trusted as a focal point in the team. The tactical setup doesn't leave him as isolated, so his confidence is steadier. And in summary, last season under Ange, high energy striker, pressing machine, but often isolated, patchy goal returns. And this season so far under Thomas Frank, more complete forward, link-up play, aerial presence and better supported in attack, looking more consistent. And hopefully he can stay injury-free.